Welcome everyone, my name is Chris. In today's video we will take a look at my first ranked match on a sword where I dropped 40 kills in total, and this was hell of a emotional rollercoaster. In my previous video I said that I would want to learn sword, as this is something that's been very interesting to me, especially after I saw the GigaChat Vayne on Twitch that was doing that, and just after 5 minutes I was shocked and amazed to see how a player is using a melee weapon has incredible results and basically solo carrying his games 1 versus 3. So I decided that I would want to learn every single sword tag that is here, and I spent about 3 hours learning that in public matches, so I don't ruin the game for my teammates. And then I got a few really good players from Europe, and then we hopped on a ranked game. They weren't happy about my sword decision, to say the least. Before I started they were a little bit skeptical about it, but oh my god, like, look at this was so good, man. This was so satisfying, it's actually crazy. Like, playing sword, I feel like is gonna give you the most emotional roller coaster state that you can possibly have in the finals, because the difference between you like absolutely devouring everyone and the difference between you like dying for free is literally like heaven and hell, right, when it comes to your emotional state. And I have experienced it all throughout these knockout rounds. It was actually crazy. So the build we are rocking today is going to be flashbang, evasive dash. We are using sword, vanishing bomb, and a teleporter. A beautiful flashbang onto every one of them, and my teammates are approaching and we're like, oh my god, help, please someone. Boom. It's so good, man. I just cannot. It truly brings me joy. And then there are fully blind. And and there are certain tags that you absolutely must learn if you want to become a really good sword player. Like, yeah, I was blaming myself so hard for the fact that I missed this easiest freaking free kill, and then I got cooked on the mine here. So again, let's not get distracted by the noob gameplay that I'm getting, and let's talk about the tags that you actually need to learn when it comes to your sword play, right? So the first tag you need to learn is gonna be like the turbo dash, or what the hell is that, giga dash, right? So you just want to get used to the timing of your right click. So you right click and then you press Q. That's pretty much it. It can be tricky, but at the end of the day you're gonna like learn how to make it, right? Another important thing that you have to learn is that you need to unbind your left click, because as soon as you start doing your left clicks, you become incredibly... Oh, by the way, this was so terrible. Like, he just blew up the wall that was... Oh, never mind. Like, you have to unbind the left click. That is slowing you down, because your combination would be right click and then you cancel the right click animation with an emote. Or not with an emote, with a sound, right? And then you right click again and it makes you really difficult to hit. But when you're going for left clicks, you become lazy and it just turns out to be like terrible. Notice what I'm doing here. I'm like right clicking and then I'm going for the sound, right? Boop. Oh, it didn't work here, but I was so happy. I was so happy playing this game. You would never believe, bro. It was like day 1 of the finals. It was that satisfying and nice. Of course, my teammates have to like hyper compensate for my lack of range with results, but it's fine. If you're gonna become a really good sword player, you will have a lot more value than you would have on MP5 or LH1, especially if your aim is not that extraordinary as you want it to be, right? So when you combine like the super dash plus the right click cancel, you can also go for like teleporter, which I wasn't doing at all. Like, you just pre-place the teleport and then like, nope, please please, I have family, 3 kids to feed, don't kill me. So when you learn how to use all of that, it becomes really difficult for opponents to hit you, and you always have the chance to like completely devour them. This was so good. I love it. This was so nice. You are using flashbangs. You can also use frag grenades. I haven't tested that out yet, especially in a 3-stack. I would assume flashbangs are really good solo, but I was using that for my teammates and I was really good at calling them out. I'm like, oh, flashing in 3, right? And half of the time I would flash my whole team, so it not only I'm throwing with a sword, but I'm also making it so much harder for my team to win the game. I'm such a freaking terrible teammate. I'm like, I'm flashing once, I'm flashing, and then both of them were full blind. Jesus Christ. Oh no, this was actually the moment where they weren't full blind, which is like really good. I don't know what I'm doing, but we cooked. We cooked. This is like, I swear to God, I've never had so much fun in the finals by playing other weapons, but like, I'm playing every other gun in the game and I have a stone face. I'm like, easy. I've been practicing for that like for 20,000 hours and 500 hours in aim trainers, right? But then with a sword, bro, it's a completely different mechanical skill set, and you need to become creative with it. It's mechanically demanding and something new, which I absolutely love. Here we're like, yup, we need to take the mega on the guys, but then I saw these guys, so it becomes very ugly. Like at this point, we just need to stay alive and not die, and the game is gonna be in the bag as long as we prevent 6. If we don't wipe and prevent 6, which haven't spawned yet, we're gonna have a free game. Unfortunately, I got like giga cooked, but my teammates were there to save me up on that, right? Very important not to fully wipe, and as a sword, light sword, your medium has to do that because you always go in and like play on the edge. Edge runner. Yes, that's me. That's me. Alright, we're gonna take the mega on the guys, and then I am ready to absolutely destroy. This is so nice. I love it. I love it. Like, you might think that sword is terrible, but when you learn like the tags and you just run into 2 mines and then I swear to God, turrets and mines are the bane of my existence, bro. They are the worst thing that happened to me in the finals when I'm playing sword. There's like nothing I can do against them. Oh my god. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna learn how to do that. Like, I'm gonna become a sword master, bro. It's like, it's in my genes, bro. It like something makes me want to do that, right? What else I would advise myself younger, right? If I were to be 18 again, what would I tell myself? If I were to start over with the sword, what I would tell myself? Yeah, unbind left click, man. This is very lazy, and this is very skillless, right? So you have to unbind left. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Boom, and then cancel. Boom, cancel. Boom, and I freaking missed. Oh, thank God my teammates are here. But bro, I did 280 damage, and I didn't aim for nothing. I'm like, didn't aim at all. Like, look at this one, look at this one. Meow. The little bro thinks he's running away, and he's actually running away. Boom, goo. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Boom, another goo. Lil bro, I'm coming. Why is he running away like a cockroach, bro? I don't understand. Opa, good himself. Like, this is so satisfying. I cannot put it into words, bro. Like, you gotta use it, man. Especially after the Invis nerf, and it becomes like, if you are a light main and you like semi don't care about your results now, I mean, you can absolutely freaking cook with this. Right here, I should have placed the TP, a safe TP that I would use after getting a kill or something like this. I'm like, oh, this is not good. This TP was terrible. Oh, I have to feel safe, but I cannot, because, you know, boom. And this was like super dash. Beautiful, absolutely amazing. The biggest problem with light, the sword light, is that your medium has to play. Oh, this was a good play. I should have just played it a little bit. The biggest problem is the fact that there are maps with verticality which will not allow you to approach enemies. Like, for example, new map Seas Horizon is really good because it's flat and you can access any high ground, but Soul is pretty difficult. And as you can see, 15 kills, bro. My first ranked game ever. Beautiful. The knockout round 3 started pretty well, and I'm getting used to the build. It's really nice. You should throw your flashbangs way before the vanishing bomb, by the way. I have no idea why did I do that. And my heavy player was laughing pretty hard. He's an S tier heavy player from Europe, one of the best, and he was flabbergasted at my ability to help him with damage, because every single time he would approach an enemy, he would be severely wounded from the right click I have on him, which is which is really nice. And like I did 140 to one guy, 140 to another guy, and it's plenty enough of damage for my team to cook. So as you can see here, I'm practicing the canceling. You have to learn, and you have to practice until it becomes a habit. Not even a habit, it becomes something natural, as breathing, looking at things, walking, like something that you never think about if you don't consciously focus on it, right? So this is something you have to learn as a light main, to do it as naturally as possible. And as you can see right here, I'm flashing and then I'm using the vanishing, so I'm evolving mid-fight, right? Boom, launch, launch, missed. Okay, I flashed my team, nice, and they flashed as well, boom. Boom. Okay, this is lazy. This is very bad. Guys, don't do that, please. Do not left click. This is so bad, actually. Because the second you are left clicking, you are pretty much stationary, and you give opponents the option to, like, really keep fire you down. And that's gonna be pretty easy. Boom. Boom. Oh, no, I missed. No, this is lazy. No. As you can see, like, this is so easy for opponents to hit me. I would have definitely not received that damage from heavy. And it would be absolutely fine. Like, the best way to play light sword is to approach when your teammates are taking full focus of enemies. Because what happens is that if you're approaching first, people are gonna expect you, people are gonna just like completely devour your life. Like, look at this one. Boom. Boom. Oh my god, that was so good. And then look at this one. This is lazy, but okay, I'm taking it. And then we are slow resetting, just almost a 1 versus 3. I understand that these players are not particularly great at the game, but I hypercompensate that with being absolute freaking garbage on a sword. Like, I'm not using my utility at all, I'm not hitting my shots, and overall, it's been very difficult. Like, the first game, I had to pull out my adaptation genius that I have from birth to really, like, oh my god, that was painful. That was painful. Chances that if you are not a fast learner, it's gonna take you a lot more time to, like, get semi-decent results. Like, look at this one. Oop, and I missed. And this is like, yep, that's how you do it, right? And no, I cooked. Oh my god, that would be such a great highlight, but I got absolutely cooked by the flammable thingy. Boom. So satisfying. I love it. Like, you have such crazy dopamine spikes when using this build. It's actually insane, bro. Look, I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for it. Boom. No. Boom. And then boom. And then, like, boom. I know, man. So bad. I could have killed both of them. How did I miss the freest defibrillator kill? I don't know, but this is so good. I love it. I'm gonna continue playing. Like, this is the only thing I wanna play right now in the finals when it comes to ranked, because of course when you are playing like professional scrims and tournaments, you're not gonna throw for your team, in a sense that you are just not good enough to like play it on a tournament. But in ranked, man, this is a perfect training ground. Really, like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The verticality is like, how did I miss this thing? And then he just turns around and RPGs me. Unlucky, bro. And then we're getting griefed by the sniper. Unlucky, happens. We're getting griefed by the sniper. And another team is coming. Like, the verticality is your biggest enemy, partly because your medium has to be really good at movement in order to transfer you from point A to point B. Like, Monaco suspended structure, Soul might be a problem for a sword, but then maps like Las Vegas, right? And then Monaco, just regular thing is gonna be bread and butter for you. Like, oh my god. I cannot believe my freaking eyes. What am I doing? Like, if you were to tell me that I would be seriously interested in learning sword 3 days ago, I would tell you that you're an idiot, and that would never happen. But here I am, just yeah, flashbanging my teammates on the roof. They're like, "Oh, thank you, Chris. We just got fully cooked because I'm such a great teammate. It's crazy, bro." But no, to be honest, my flashbangs were semi-decent, and they would hit. This is lazy. Don't do that, please. Like, as you can see, I'm so slow. I need to unbind left click and never bind it again. It's so bad. You either go for right clicks or you never try. Boom, missed. Boom, I missed. Like, as you can see, it's really difficult. You have to be mechanically good in order to utilize sword, and you will run into pain, misery, despair, torture, especially if you hop on ranked without guides, without really any information on how to play this build. So I would leave a link to Vayne guide, or you can just search Vayne sword guide the finals. It's VAIN. Right? So you search for a guide like this, and he basically explained everything that I explained in detail. Boom, flashbang, full flashed my teammate, I think. Hell no, bro! I should run frag grenades. That would be a little bit better, since I would not throw for my teammates. I don't know. Here, in terms of macro, we should just place it B and go play for C. But something tells me that like just playing for C is also fine. Right, it's knockout round 3. Whatever two teams are qualifying are gonna get in the final, so you might look into teams that you would potentially want to grieve. I'm here, I'm like, oh, I'm about to... Opa! That was so good, man. That was so good. Boom, this is lazy. I would have cooked him so much faster, and I wouldn't receive any damage. And then place the teleporter, perhaps, right? Before. Like, this is what I would tell the Chris that's playing this right now. It is your responsibility to steal cash outs, because... you know, your medium wants to heal you in case there is gonna be gas, and your medium wants to be safe because he can always heal you, but you never can heal them or him, right? Oh, boom, oh, almost got him. No, you don't, right? You don't left click, please. Like, this is such a bad habit. I need to get rid of that. Like, I'm VOD reviewing for myself, and I'm looking at the mistakes I'm making, and this is just bad. This is just bad. Happens though. Happens. We are here to learn, and I wouldn't expect to be good in first 100 games, not to say the least. First game, right? So here the plan is to blow up the roof, and then for my teammates to like create havoc, and then with third party, boom, flash. I'm like, yo guys, go, flash. And then like, oh, approaching, missing, and then this guy's just so much ready for me. Yeah, this guy's really good and heavy. A really good player, especially when it comes to his aim. He just like completely devoured me alive. And I left my team in a 2 versus 3 situation. We don't kind of care for the steal, because if you would look at the timer, right, we're at 22k, we're at first place. As long as we are not wiping, this is great. As long as we are not wiping, this is great. So as you can see, I am playing with one of the best heavies in the world. Like, this guy's insane at the game. Mechanical prodigy. His name is Tosca. He's a Russian guy. Absolute banger. Absolute banger of a player. Boom, we're vanishing bombing here. I'm like, whoop, missed the frag here. But this is your bread and butter, man. No verticality, closed spaces. You are just the king of the hill here. Like, you can do whatever you want. You have flashbang going in, like, whoop, boom. Ah, damn it. And then, whoop, this was a great play. This was a great play by me. I'm flashing this guy, boom. I'm just making sure that he doesn't have time to, like, really do anything. Oh, that was completely unintentional that I climbed over, but that saved my life. But not for long, because I went in like an idiot and died, stunned. As you can see, this game was a lot harder for me than the previous one, partly because of quality of the players were higher, partly because like another thing, but you know, we cooked. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Here I'm anchoring, making sure that we don't die, because if we wipe, we can get knocked out. Right? Alright, and we are moving in the final against triple medium team. Not gonna lie, this was a very stressful final round because I would obviously want to win for my team. I don't care personally, but it's really, really important to like... Oh my god! That was crazy. It was so unintentional yet so crazy. Notice how I'm playing on the bodies, so I can actually kill the person that's trying to use the defibrillator, right? It's very important. So as I was saying, it's very important for me to win, not because I want to win, but because I don't want to upset my teammates, especially if they believe in me after I am playing Sword Light, right? It's very important for me. So I'm trying my absolute hardest, obviously, and here I'm like practicing, boom, cancel. Like, you want to tap your sound button, you want to right click, tap your sound button, and right click again. It will allow you to be super freaking faster, like that much faster when it comes to your cooldown recovery rate, right? So here we are going for the... Oh, this was so unlucky, man. I would have been so alive if that would not be for a nade, man. Oh, I would have killed him, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Obviously, my teammates are great at the game, and they would not lose a cash out like this against a triple medium team, right? There is just, you know, there is just nothing to lose. Unfortunately, my medium was playing AK, which is pretty bad in the current meta, because you would want to take duels, especially if you have a light sword in your team. Like, soften up enemies is gonna make it that much easier for me to cook them up faster. Unfortunately, I got spawned in the middle of nowhere, so I couldn't like save my heavy player, but he just goes, he's a Giga Chat, one of the best heavy players in the game. He just goes in 1v2s, like, no problem. And this is exactly what kind of teammates you would want to attract as like the end destination of your finals career, if that makes sense. Like, people that are one-man army, people that are so extraordinary that they don't need you, but when you are together with them, they enhance your performance and make it that much better, right? This is exactly what you go for, and I would say that if that would not be for this like insane heavy player, I would not be able to win this tournament, but with a little help. My first ranked with a sword was very, very, very successful, right? So as you can see here, we finally have the chance to tap the next vault, and this is gonna be a pretty stressful final. Pretty stressful, not gonna lie. Like, triple medium, one guy is playing shotgun, so he can like 2-tap me or 1-tap me if I'm 100 HP. Easy 1-tap on a light. Don't even need to aim, right? And then here again, I'm practicing, making sure that every single second is wasted effectively. I want to make sure that this is as natural as breathing. So if I repeat that 10,000 times, right, I would be able to do that no problem. It's just muscle memory. It's just like pattern recognition, neuron brain activation. Cash out C was a mistake. Cash out C was certainly a mistake, and we should have like fully dropped here. Ooh, yes, nice. So as you can see, this is so easy to get kills when you, like, your teammates deal half the damage, right? So there is a guy on a crane, and the most proper play here would be to just go B. That would be really, really nice, but cash out C is freaking terrible for us. Absolute terrible. Not only they already set it up with a turret, with APS, right? And then just mines. I was like, nope, I'm just throwing you the cash, boys. And then we will, you know, we'll do something. I kinda didn't want to throw for my team, so I just waited for them to coin, because there is nothing to lose. We are not in a hurry. They haven't even placed the vault in the cash out. So yeah, the proper play would be to go B silently with the cash, and then playing it, because B is gonna be super difficult for them to defend, especially when I'm playing sword, right? But cash out C, they have the crane, they have this, they have that, so very, very difficult. Very, very difficult, especially when my medium is playing scared and he's not off-angling. This is another problem in heavy, medium, light. Medium players think that they need to constantly stick to heavy and, you know, do something like that. Boom, there is a person on me with a shotgun, so I'm trying to play safe. I'm like, no, not dying. Asking for the heal. Not receiving the heal. Yeah, my medium was not particularly good this time, but that's fine. that happens, right? So we still have one person on a crane, and I was already speaking about a concept like this. This is called positional advantage, and positional advantage is far more superior than player advantage, because one player on a crane can cook 3 players that are not on a crane. So as you can see here, he's creating so many problems, so I decide to take this pod and kill him, right? Boom. And then reanimation cancel. This is no, absolutely not. I would have lost it if it would be for a better player. Boom. I missed the lunge, and then it just becomes very, like, as you can see, my medium just feeds for no reason. It should never be there. And it becomes very difficult for us to turn this fight around. So my plan was to drop the cash out and fake steal it. Just steal it for 3 seconds, and then we go, and then it's like it became like I'm missing shots here, and it's just like, you know, I wish it would be easier for my team, but I'm just not on the level yet to like reliably right click, and here I'm just trying my absolute freaking hardest to help my teammates, and it just, oh no, it just doesn't work. Happens, man. It's all right. It's only gonna be 1-1. It's only gonna be 1-1, and yeah. So, and then here I'm like explaining to my medium that he should have played Scar, he should have played double movement instead of useless APS that he's not using, and he should have posted up on the hotel and kill the person on a crane and then help us like from outside. That would be so much freaking easier, but he just, yeah, he never did that. It's really interesting how even when you have best players in a slot for like heavy and light, your medium can absolutely party poop the whole game and turn you from an S+ tier team into a B tier team that's not performing really well and losing every fight, right? The same happens with any role, because like the less players you have in a team game, the more personal value you need to bring to the table in order to win the game. So for example, there is like Overwatch 1 with 6 players, and your personal individual impact is not as great, is not as important as, for example, like finals, where if one of your teammates is bad, like it's just very ugly. Legendary flashbangs. Boom, I'm flashing the turret, and then waiting for my vanishing bomb. I'm like, guys, can we just kill the turret? It's being very annoying, and like as you can see, it's very ugly. I'm like slow resing in the middle of the fight. Got some. I seriously got some confidence going on, and here I'm like trying to right click, boom, and it worked. And it worked. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm feeling hopeful, right? I am feeling like someone that can actually help my teammates survive this. How did I miss this? Oh no. And this is gonna be the freest one. 3, 2, 1, boom. Nice. Let's go. That was good. That was good. So as you can see here, even though I have like the decent personal performance, it would have been so much better if I were to be a better player on Sword, but it's gonna take time. It's fine. I don't expect anything spectacular from myself in the first, again, 100 games. And then after 100 games, I might become the best Sword player in the game, simply because I have the superior game sense. I can IGL, I can attract best teammates in the world. But obviously this is only for ranked. In scrims and tournaments, you'd never want to. You'd never want to play Sword. Why would you even do that, bro? That's such a throw. Although on a Russian tournament for like $700, that was like a week ago, there was a team that was playing Light Sword, and one of the best players said that they would have lost if the Sword player would have better teammates. But here I'm going for a Vanishing Bomb. I never use my teleport, which is like a big mistake, bro. You should always go for the teleporter as like an escape mechanism, as something that you can use to save yourself and your teammates in the moments of high stress. But yeah. Cash out D is gonna be so freaking chill. There are no cranes, and every single time opponents would want to approach, they would have to jump from somewhere, and we already posted up on above. And obviously my heavy player is just insane with Lewis gun. He's not gonna miss bullets, so it's gonna turn out to be great for me. Gonna turn out to be great for me. Here I'm changing my settings on my cheats that allow me to miss every sword swing. No, it's like anti-aimbot, anti-wall hack. I'm like clueless. Oh no, I cooked up the ladder, but it's okay. You can just climb up with this. And here I'm like, yo guys, we need to do this and that, and all of them are just dead. They fell off the map for some reason or somehow. Maybe my teammate like cooked up the zip line. Maybe they messed up the movement. But this was, oh my god. This was an amazing game, man. I love it. Like, it was such an emotional roller coaster. I went from being like dead inside to exceptionally happy about my performance to dead inside to exceptionally happy, and it turned out to be great. And when you become really good at the game with a sword, like, it's just wow. It's great. Boom, and then we cooked him at the end. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this was somewhat inspirational, educational. Maybe you would want to try out sword, because this is hella crazy. Dropped 40 kills first rank tournament. I'm gonna play sword more. See you next time. Goodbye.